Yeah. Oh, YouTube. Stop it. Stop it. Mm-mm. Hi
You
guys.
okay?
I am good. No, YouTube started talking as I started talking. I'm like, don't do
Oh,
that.
No.
So we are stream 8. Hope everyone's doing well. And I kind of just woke up not that long ago. So I see y'all are crushing it. Nice. Nice. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves? I'm going to ask, even though I know some people aren't going to want to, and I'm pointing to a certain person, but would y'all like to introduce yourselves?
if I
So
say
this is
no,
Anne.
I'm giving you ammo, huh? This is Anne. I'm Anne. Hi. You know, I was on Kelly's intro workshop. She taught me how to do this. And here I
just
am,
choose not
dishonoring
to.
her. Yes, I hate her. That was a joke. I love Kelly.
Miss Poet, who has a book coming out soon, would you like to introduce yourself?
Please do.
Thank you. That wasn't a spoiler at all. Hey, everybody. I'm Portia. Don't you make me big, make me smaller. I hate you so much, but okay. Hi, I'm Portia. I'm a poet and multi-genre writer. I'm also the protagonist of the Chronically Portia newsletter on Substack, portia.substack.com. And my poetry collection, Low Bridge High Water, is coming out in September.
Woo!
Woo!
Nice.
I'm purposely skipping my intro. Not today. I did it like.
You can't be mad at me for not introing myself and then not intro yourself.
I'm
You
not
know
mad
how
at you for it.
hypocritical of you that is.
I'm not mad at you for it. I just said I knew you were going to want to do it. So that's why I asked instead of going, hey, intro yourself. I said, would you want to?
Hmm.
So you supersized me, then decided you weren't going to introduce yourself at all.
Look at those shoulders.
Listen, I just woke up. I have a new range of energy right now.
Love to see it.
Okay. How are y'all in chat? Hold on. Chat, please. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Don't judge me.
Why?
I have 2 screens going on. Oop. Yes. Please.
Also, don't be like us and stay up all night.
Don't do it.
Please go to bed. Take care of your body. We're not doing that, but that's because we
How
don't
stupid.
no. Right.
Yes.
I mean, at least
We
you were honest
don't
about it,
have good. We don't have good common sense. We don't have the sense God gave a hole in the ground, but you, dear viewers in the comments, you do. So save yourself. Get some sleep. Like
Yeah.
I'm not Anne.
Am I? I
just
don't
offered
think
you-
I have Jess as my picture.
Really?
Again, I can be a lot of people.
You can.
wow, that's a lot of individuals.
Oh my gosh, you really can. Oh my god.
Oh,
Man.
this one is my favorite. It's a by Goose.
I'm here for
How
that
do you
though.
feel about it?
Oh, there it is.
I'm here about this, yes. Mhm.
Thank you.
I just have gross looking Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Yep. That tracks. Oh, I also have upside down cowboy with peace sign. Hold on. It's one of our creations. It's upside down cowboy with peace sign. And on the same vein, we have frog with donut eyes and holes in them. If you look very closely, there's the hole emoji in the donut emoji's hole. It's odd. Yep.
So back to the cowboy that's upside down, presumably on a stripper pole. Let's discuss.
What is happening?
Stripper pole. The orange is
Welcome.
Michael's orange. So the purple is Violet's purple and the green is my green. It's a 3 nuts thing. We were playing Oh My Emoji, so we were basically deciding which emoji is the best, and we just couldn't decide between these emojis, so we all squashed them together to make one super emoji. And it's the upside down cowboy with a peace sign, obviously, because those are the best emojis.
That just kind of gives me concern. I'm here for this.
You.
It's okay. Would the author of The Healer's Love like to introduce herself, or?
Hi, I'm
because you wrote a book.
okay, fine. Hi, I'm Kira Ella Rose, aka the Naked Firefight, author of The Healer's Love. Because Portia, if I don't do this, she's going to do it for me. And okay, and I am here, and I thank you.
And now you're back. Woo! This just feels like a continuation of Portia's stream from earlier.
Because
Same
it
energy.
is, except better because Celeste.
A little calm in all of the chaos.
Like, that's still not the
I don't think
adultery
you can
adult
do
that's going to
much.
cause, like, she's not the adultery adult that's going to cause the chaos to stay contained. You know that, right, Portia?
No.
She'll just be the calm one in that. Like,
I'm pinning my hopes on Celeste. Don't
Celeste is a baby. She's the youngest here.
that's putting a lot of pressure. That's rude.
Am I?
She's younger than you?
I'm turning 25 next week.
Okay, that's fair. I'm turning 25 in October.
Yeah, you're a baby.
Y'all are babies.
Oh.
I feel offended.
Good.
That's not a bad thing. It's okay.
Hell yeah, the cult of Michael. So okay, I read that and in my brain I was like, Michael Jackson? Did we say something about Michael Jackson? But our Michael.
Remember
yes.
earlier when y'all were trying to get me to convert to the cult of Michael?
She said, our Michael. Ma'am. You know, I wouldn't doubt there are Michael Jackson cults, though. So, like.
They probably are. I mean, because let me tell you that Michael Jackson, and even though if you ask me if I'm team Prince or team Michael Jackson, I'm always going to say Prince, even though that is the truth. But listen, that short man has never done anything to bother me. Look.
I'm just saying.
Jen Sackles!
When you started, I just knew you were going to tell us a story about how you were part of a Michael Jackson cult, and I was going to be like,
no,
you don't
I have a lot of stories. But no, although I did break up with somebody once because he came to my house, and then he had the nerve to tell me that Thriller was a better album than Off the Wall. So I said, I don't feel like we should date anymore because I doubt your moral compass. But that's a whole different conversation for another day. Anyway.
Why another day? Why not today?
Because we have words to write, and this is not my stream. This is Grace's stream. I'm not going to take over with my crazy stories about breaking up with people. Really?
We want all the stories.
Everyone who hasn't been to our other write-a-thons, sometimes Celeste and I try to be professional. This is not the write-a-thon for that.
Celeste has just kind of gone quiet this entire write-a-thon. She's just letting whatever happens, which is not a very Celeste thing to do. Normally, I'm just like, let's write! And now I'm just like, my words are done.
Because I feel like we should write.
We should write. I should change projects and start writing other things.
No.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I just don't know which project to go to. There's too many of them.
New project.
Man, while you're talking, you should fiction. So.
How rude.
I'm very rude. No. I tell this to her because I want her to I want her to succeed. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna spend these 20 minutes listening to your voice memos and making you talk to me instead of being productive. So.
And I'm here for that. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Great. I love that for us.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna start us off with the 20. Is that okay? Are y'all good with that? Or would you like something different?
That's fine. Everyone become Michael, please. Mm-hmm. Unite to become Michael.
I can't. I don't have his picture on this one. This is a different profile.
Celeste, I sent you his picture. It's on Instagram. I knew this would happen.
Oh, I did.
It's not his picture though. Someone did put a duck on his face.
I was about to say. Yeah.
But yeah, Violet put a duck on all of our pictures. I also have one of me and her because she was like, "Let's get matching duck tattoos." So you get duck, Michael. What can I say?
Okay.
Grace, I'm also gonna send it to you so you can download it and put it in the stream. Yeah.
Also,
I don't have a wrench on your channel. How dare? Do you also want Duck Michael? I can also send you Duck Michael. Hold on.
Duck Michael.
Hey.
Even while trying to get this organized.
That is a lie. I did all the peopling.
You did all the peopling, but I had to be like, hey, have you done the peopling? Have you talked to everyone? Have you done it yet? I'm just like, we should have put out the schedule last week. Is it done?
That is true. I am the Jess of this combo. What can I say? It's okay.
I love this. I'm gonna get this started in 3,
No!
2, 1.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Jesus, I
Thank-
haven't heard that in forever. What is wrong with you? Hi.
All right.
Hi. I love you very much, Kira. Thank you.
I love you, but oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Hey, what is wrong? For a second there, but okay, what's happening? What is wrong? Hey.
Are you okay, ma'am?
No, I don't want several different nationalities and just sitting after she did that.
I'm sorry. Truly. I aim for a little scare, not that.
Mind you, the kids are sleeping, so it's quiet in here. And all I heard was boo. And I was like, my life right in this moment. I swear I wasn't looking. It's an inappropriate message. But it's the whole thing.
Speaking of Anne's booing, Anne, did Michael tell you that you booed my mom?
What? I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. No. Michael was watching a stream you were on and watching my video of my poem, and I was like, my mom's here. And at that moment, like the timer stopped and you were like, boo! And it was just like this hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, that's a very Anne thing to do.
Sorry, Portia's mom. I apologize.
Oh no, she would love that. Like, Kira's met my mom. She would think that's
I'm not
hilarious.
lying. That woman is very interesting. I love her. I adopted her that day.
You adopted?
Yeah, she adopted my mom.
Makes sense.
She's
I
like,
do
you're
everything
mine
to do
now.
that. I adopt people and I adopt moms. So I have at least 5.
So yeah, she's just waiting for Grayson. Grayson, you have to come and visit mom now. She's asking for you. She's asking.
No, if I visit, I'm not coming back because I'm trying to flee Texas. I'm good. I'll be there.
You say it so casually.
He means it.
Oh, I mean that 100% because every time someone's like, "You should come visit," I will come visit, but I'm not leaving.
Well, okay,
Don't
get
invite
your
you.
ass over here. Come on.
He just won't come to North Carolina. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm just
Oh, absolutely not. You couldn't pay me enough.
like, I'm gonna be here. I was like, but still, you can come visit.
Says the person in Texas. I think this is hilarious because, like,
North Carolina is far worse than Texas.
It's not. It depends on what part of North Carolina you go to.
Listen, because Texas are
Also,
open. They're open with their aggression. They're open with everything they're going to do. There is no hidden anything. I don't have to guess anything.
It depends on
Celeste,
what part
where
of
do
North
you
Carolina
live?
go to.
I live in Michigan.
How do we feel about Michigan?
It's hit or miss.
I
Everybody
live
else,
outside of Detroit, if that makes a difference.
okay,
it does
I
make
have an ex in Detroit, but that's okay.
It's a big city.
That's okay.
It's a big city.
I have to really water down the Texas aggression. I don't know about that.
like, but it depends on where in North Carolina you go. It depends. So if you go closer to the mountains, they don't hide nothing. They just it's the mountain air that makes them,
It's the melted air.
makes them strange. But if you go closer to like right now, I'm in Wake Forest. They definitely don't hide any aggression.
My condolences.
I'm trying. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying. Not a day that doesn't go by. I'm like, you know what? Germany wasn't so bad. I can always go back.
It's
And
okay.
you
I'll-
should. And then I'll just hide it. I'll just hide in one of your briefcases because I'm tiny. So yeah.
Great plan.
I'm putting you in my suitcase, and I feel like if I left, there'd be some people who might have something to say against that.
So
I'm not doing this. Keep going. I'm not doing this with you.
okay, so don't get mad, but I forget Illinois exists.
Yeah. I know it has Chicago, and that's about it.
That's the only thing I remember.
When I try to remember where Chicago is.
The north part of it, I think.
Listen, that's just like someone mentioning Kentucky every so often. I'll stare like Kentucky's not a real place, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is a real place.
See, wait, go back to the one above. They even said as a North Carolina, they are open. It just depends.
That's how I feel about the Dakotas. I forget that the Dakotas exist, either of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Dakotas.
Yeah. When I think of
Actually,
Dakota, I think of a person, not a state.
North and South. If they exist.
That is her chaos flowing through her stream.
I think it's the ADHD, but
It could be that too.
I feel that. I feel that.
I haven't had any caffeine.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they are extremely.
But I think because I know Texas, I know how far it's gonna go and what to expect. When someone comes at me, what happens is I equally come at them in the same energy. You kind of have to, because that's the only way somebody will back off. I'm not even joking.
Okay, to be fair, I don't want to be in Wake Forest. I'm trying. If I could, I would go to Asheville or Greensboro. I would go back to Greensboro. I would go, but I'm not trying to stay here that long. I'm literally trying to leave the United States.
They do. They do. And what's funny is Tia's family is from Kentucky. She was born in Kentucky, and I laugh about that. Because when people see her, they go, "Oh, what part of Africa are you from?" She goes, "I'm not from Africa. I'm from Kentucky."
It's probably the only person that I know from Kentucky that actually is the same person, or that I consider to be a good person. Because I don't know anything that's good that comes out of Kentucky. That's just my opinion.
fried chicken.
No, it wasn't even from Kentucky. That's the crazy part. Dude wasn't from Kentucky. I forgot what state he was from, but it wasn't Kentucky.
That also very true. Oh, we have a fellow Virginian in the house. My condolences to you.
Right?
Is there any place in America that's fine? Like
No.
all I hear is people complaining.
No.
And I'm just like,
No.
the person that I've met from Kentucky is not the same person except for Tia. And that is it. She would be the first person I met. I'd be like, there are good people in Kentucky. I didn't know that was a thing.
She's not saying. You just see her nicely yelling at me. That's all you see. She's not
She's
saying.
nice. She's a sweetheart. Everybody else I've met are just
If I leave a snack out on the table, you're gonna hear her squeal, and then you'll hear her happy flap all the way down the hallway to that snack, and she'll continue to squeal for 10 minutes straight.
That's
not
so
sane.
adorable, though.
It is adorable.
Yeah.
It is very much adorable.
it is saying that's cute. And that's probably something I do if the food was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard
Believe me,
that
I looked at Virginia for a hot second and said absolutely not.
I've
But
heard that
see,
Virginia-
okay, it depends on what part of Virginia. And I only say this because I don't know why I'm sitting here claiming Virginia. I'm not a Virginian. I'm from Washington, D.C. The bridge matters. The bridge matters. I don't care. I don't care. Even though I'm only like an hour and a half from where I grew up, coming across the bridge to Virginia, whole different thing. Like,
Okay, no, I have to Google this now. Hold on.
he does. The governor of South Carolina just
Okay, now I gotta look.
looks shady and shifty.
Are we just all gonna
Southwest
Google?
Virginia, unfortunately. Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a clutch my southern pearls and keep it moving. Keep going.
Oh, no. Oh,
Southwest Virginia. Yeah, I've heard that Virginia is not a because I actually
I
considered
have-
Virginia. And somebody was like, don't do it. I was just like,
Not way down south because I have family in Denwiddle and I have family in Lunenburg County. And no, I go and visit and I come back before it gets dark because that's not what you want
yeah,
at
we
any
have, some,
time.
we, have we have some of those cities here too.
Like, no. South Carolina is the potholes that immediately show up when you cross the border. That is because you've never driven to Washington, D.C. When I was a kid, there was a news report, and the reporter literally sat in a pothole to show the pothole was big enough to put a chair in and sit in.
I thought potholes were a Pennsylvania thing.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
Like, even though the United States loves to call everybody a third world country, it's like
Sorry, there's nobody that deserves to be ranked down in the what world country you are than America. I'm sorry.
truly hope
Because,
this is
you know,
sarcasm.
we're aware, but
Because-
don't tell America that.
Because we're a third world country and a Gucci belt. Like, it's
And an off-brand Gucci belt.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure it's known. And we like to call everybody else third world country. Say, look at their roads. It's like, can we look at ours for 2 seconds?
I mean, not to say that everybody here talks about you not greatly, but
I mean,
Europe
when
does think it's better than you.
I
Everyone
mean,
here.
I'm saying though, like when I was in Germany, I had people look at me and say, "So what are y'all doing over there?" I'm not over there. Don't claim this.
Well,
I
you
can't-
are now.
Especially during the whole, toilet paper fiasco. We're not gonna talk about
Oh
that.
shit.
yeah.
That was one day I was just like, you know what? Do I want to claim America today? I think I'm just gonna claim it.
What's funny is one of Tia's friends was trying to get us to come to Georgia, and I said, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You could not pay me enough.
Absolutely not.
The peach
No,
state?
you're like a
Mhm.
Georgia.
Yes.
You're like a step away from the deep south. We're good.
Yeah, I'm like, mm-mm.
A toenail away from the deep south. Don't go to Georgia.
Absolutely. Like if it gets to the point where I can't leave Texas, I'll just go to either San Antonio or Austin, because at least there
Mhm.
they're feisty. San Antonio and Austin are very much feisty. The queer communities there were very quick to fight back because they're Texans. What are they going to do? They're not going to sit there. They fight. They're fighting now, 100%. And I love that. And it's like, am I going to join them? Yes.
Aren't you tiny?
First of all,
I love you,
listen,
but also
listen. I have step ladders. I come prepared.
just gonna
I would-
bind one to each of your feet so you can still walk.
I literally have 6-inch boots, like combat boots that I use. Yeah. I am tiny, but I come prepared.
Well, I've learned
Expected nothing less of
people
you.
that like if you move close to a military base, it's more crime, but at the same time, it's a little bit more calm.
Ghetto.
Ghetto, but calm at the same time, which is crazy. Because every time I live close to a base, it's like even though there's a craziness going on, it's not as bad as if living away from a base. I don't know. Population.
That's Killeen. That's Killeen, Texas, which is right next to. It used to be called Fort Hood. They renamed Fort Hood because of its racist origins, which I was
Yeah.
not aware of. But that's pretty much next to Fort Hood, which is a military base. Never again. Never again. When people talk about, oh, we escaped there, never going back, they mean that. Don't go back. Don't go there. No one lives there who's sane. Don't.
I mean, is anybody saying?
No.
Not at
I
all.
mean, Grayson, you could always go to Oklahoma if you don't feel safe. in Texas.
I'll go to Oklahoma, but I'm dragging out bodies. Don't try me.
Man, looks like it needs to be dusted.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Man, looks like it needs to be dusted.
I love to hear it. Yeehaw. No, but here's the thing though. I literally say howdy and yeehaw unironically. Like that's literally.
You do?
I'm so serious. In
So-
person, I have to be very careful because my accent will slip and my southern accent will very much jump up. I'm like, let's tone that down. Let's tone that right down.
I mean, Oklahoma is nice this time of year.
Is Oklahoma nice any time of the year?
I don't hear much about Oklahoma.
Just always just go
No.
visit. You could always go visit people.
The only person I would happily visit would be like Brooke because she's like a ball of sunshine. I think she's amazing. And her videos give me so much life. I think she's an amazing person. There's nothing else good in Oklahoma. You could try me with that. Miss me with that. I'm good.
Okay.
I don't even know what they eat in Oklahoma, but in any case,
I'd be better off in Houston. You know how much I hate Houston.
I know you hate that place.
Um, I was gonna say something. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Don't remember what it is. Anyway, I made
St. Louis.
banana oatmeal bread during that first sprint. I put it in the oven, so it should be
Oh.
coming out after we do the next sprint. So
If we ever do another sprint, we could
I
do
want,
that.
I want one. I want some.
Another sprint? Oh, banana bread.
The food.
Yeah. No, my bad. I was like so confused for a second. I got it. I get it.
No,
Facts.
I don't even know what they eat in Oklahoma. You know what?
Okay, so don't get mad at me. My first thought was literally corn cob, and I have no clue why that was my first reaction.
Because
Corn
they're not really
cob?
considered a southern
Corn
state,
cob.
are they? They're not a southern state, and they're just kind of just sitting there. Yeah, I don't know what they eat either.
No, it's okay. I'll drive up there, but then I'm not leaving. I'll sleep on the
Oh,
kitchen
but-
floor.
Get back to Jess's comment. I was gonna comment on Jess's comment, but that just means you're a great person to live with and live by. So
Yes.
can't blame them.
What?
I
What?
think so. Honestly,
Oh
I think it was.
no!
I think it was.
Mm-mm.
I thought that was Indiana.
Was it Indiana? No, I thought it was Oklahoma.
I forget Indiana exists too.
Indiana has a really large prison, right?
Hey, let's just sit here and ourselves. The majority of us do not know the geography of the United States unless we actually live in that state or we have family in that state.
Yep.
Yes.
That is it.
It's, but the thing is, because I will always say that the United States is too big to be a country, which is probably like 80% of our problems, is that how are we supposed to be united on anything when we're completely different? If you're on one coast, your lifestyle is completely different than the other, which is completely different than the Midwest, still different from the South. Like, that's why we have problems. We're too big to exist as a country. Like,
We are.
split it in thirds, let it do its own thing. Like,
No, I think Texas needs to go back to being its own country, 100%. We already have our own pledge. Let us keep it that way.
It's its own country.
Exactly.
Y'all just sit there. Y'all are just sitting there.
Nebraska?
Isn't
that out?
Nebraska? Wow.
I forgot Nebraska exists.
Tyson, how many of the states?
You know, there's 50 of them. It's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
We
And
only
like,
have
it
16.
is.
in school, we learn the state and then the capital, and then after that, and I think that's only like what, elementary school, and then after that, they don't care anymore. They're just like, we don't care if you know these states anymore. Just know your own state.
This is
And have-
absolutely true.
it is.
Yeah. That is
Except
very-
Texas is that one kid in the very back of the classroom who you know is a little creepy, who's just sitting there staring at you. Yeah, that's what Texas is. That's that kid in the back. That's
Texas
Texas.
is that oversized kid sitting in the back, knowing that he probably failed 5 times, but his mama and daddy don't want to tell him.
I mean, considering Texas education, that actually works. So
Like, I swear the only capitals I remember, it was drilled into me like in elementary and middle school. And the only thing that I really remember is like Providence is the capital of Rhode Island. And then, I mean,
You remember that? I do not remember anything.
I remember Richmond and I remember Annapolis because there are sister states, and then everything else.
The
Yeah.
horse girl. Oh no.
I would say a mixture of the horse girl and the wolf girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? I can see there being the horse girl though.
But yes, local overrides state, overrides federal,
Mhm.
mostly, except because I actually grew up in Washington, D.C., which is a very strange place to grow up because you have to know we have federal land in D.C. Most of our land is federal land. So you kind of have to know what'll get you arrested by your local police and what's going to be park police. Just if you're going to do something stupid, you kind of have to know where to do it.
Absolutely.
How many times have you been arrested in your life, Portia?
I haven't.
How?
Wait, what? She's questioning your story. She said, Portia, these stories, why are you not?
No, but it's a valid question, and I often wonder myself how I have escaped being arrested for any of the things I've done.
I know I only been escaped because I knew the police chief and he was like a second father. So when he saw me, I got lectured out and in trouble with him more than my own father. I was like, please just take me home. He goes, I'll take you home. He goes, but you're getting a lecture. And I had to hear him in my ear at all times. I don't want that. I'm good. Like to this day, I'm like, hi, Dad. And it's him. Like, what did you do? Do I need to call back up? Do I need to put you on cuss? I'm like, probably. But also to this comment, check out, I think I saw them on TikTok, the Rainbow Railroad. I'm gonna say this for anyone who's trying to flee their state and seek haven elsewhere, like Canada and Europe, stuff like that. Please seek out the Rainbow Railroad and let them know this is what I'm seeking, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I have right now. If you have GoFundMe's, they will help you. They'll help you put that out there to get that help, which is what we're trying to do right now. So please check them out. I believe they have a group on Signal as well. and it is a very supportive group. And if you have to stay within the U.S., they will try to find you the safest areas within the U.S. for you to stay in. So please check out the Rainbow Railroad.
I haven't been arrested because my daddy has the spidey senses and the ability to show up like Batman. So I'm just terrified of that man. I mean, he just comes out of nowhere. Hey, what you doing? Want to go for lunch? Where did you come from?
Why are
Okay.
you like this?
I love that you all were in situations where you would have deserved to be arrested, but somehow got away.
I have not.
I also have not.
I mean, I've actually called the police on purpose when I knew I was going to do something. Therefore, people couldn't use that as a weapon against me. Like, I'll call the police. I'm like, cool, I already called them for you, so now there's a reason for them to get here. And it's like...
I mean, I've never done that. And if I do it, it's a... Somebody's not making it out of there. Somebody's not making it out of there.
I'm trying to think. I'm really racking my brain. I've never done anything to get arrested. I'm thinking.
I mean, considering the fact I was the last time I did anything.
Somebody has had to have been arrested in the group. We can't all get away always.
No.
That's my birth year. Our birth year.
Wow. 1998.
At least it's before 2000.
I was doing the Tootsie Roll. That's what I was doing.
1998.
See, that's it. Oh.
Yeah.
Everything I done was protecting other people. So not like I was just attacking. Everything I done was protective, which is why I was not afraid of calling the police.
Possession and paraphernalia.
I can see that.
I thought that's what was down there, and then I looked and it was like, guess my charges, and I was like,
okay.
I was doing what you told me to.
So the only thing I've ever done that could maybe have people look at me sideways, I was like 5-6 years old, and she deserved it. But
is it the tree story?
It's the tree story. But she's
no,
not
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Grayson,
no.
Grayson, sir, a sprint. A sprint, good sir.
Why are we sprinting? This is so much fun. Sprints. I'm having so much fun.
She's good though. She's walking around. So.
Here we go. So enjoy the sprint, guys. And
35 minutes on the clock. Happy writing, everybody.
I love y'all.
Don't break the law.
Risk it for the biscuits.
I don't have biscuits.
Oh my God, you can make some.
My biscuits come out flat. We go back to spring.
Whoops. No one saw that.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. Didn't see anything. Nope.
Nothing happened.
Happened.
So how did y'all? Ooh, the chat jumped. How did y'all do?
I wrote some stuff.
Yeah.
Here for this. Here for this. Ooh, hello? Bourbon burning. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm here for it. I don't even know context, and I'm here for bourbon burning. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi.
Hey, D.
If you're just joining, like, I don't know how far you've been into the event so far, but if you're just joining, there is a link to a spreadsheet below.
Yay.
There's a link to the playlist, so you can add your words if you like.
Thank you. You can also customize your column in the spreadsheet however you want.
Mhm.
Make it colorful or not. It's yeah.
I was like, did I?
Does anyone want to
mine.
hear me open my can?
Yes.
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 Okay, hold on. It wasn't as good, but
That was still
You're welcome,
satisfying.
Still satisfying.
8.5 out of 10.
thank you. I appreciate that.
I think it's a total loss. Ink got smeared. At least it's not a total
okay.
loss. So I'm gonna take. Ooh. Ooh.
You know, it's fair. It's fair. It wasn't that great.
I mean, you did give
think
some
it's-
tippity taps. You did give some taps beforehand.
I tried.
You didn't do the
Next
weird
time.
ASMR voice, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
I don't do that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I feel that. Had a strong start.
Yeah, but then it didn't go. Yeah, I had the scan with me when I went to the con, and then didn't have it there, so it was shaking around a lot. There's no bubbles left. They're all gone.
Oh.
fine.
Oh.
It still has caffeine.
No,
Yay.
no. Mm.
Oh, but it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
Bland or flat. My God.
It's fine.
It's,
It's fine.
it's
I'll
not.
survive.
Yeah. Why?
Why what?
Mm-mm. Actually, I say that as if I would have drunk it even if it was a flat because I can't do Red Bull. I actually
My
get
whole
physically.
fridge is full of Red Bull.
I actually get physically sick with Red Bull,
I hate that for you.
and I don't know why. I've tried every single energy drink we have here in Texas. A lot of them don't exist anymore because they got pulled because of health reasons. But I've tried every single energy drink because I was heavily addicted as a teen, and for some reason, Red Bull is the only one that consistently to this day makes me physically sick.
Oh,
And I don't know
I'm
why.
sorry. I mean, it's overpriced bullshit anyway, but it makes me happy. So
I mean, the flavors are nice, though. That's why I'm upset. I'm like, but I like it. My body says no, so I have to stop. That's cool. That means I just chug a little bit extra more of Monster instead.
Is it possibly a lack of hydration in your general
No,
body space?
no.
Oh,
I mean, yes,
that was
but
an
that's
aggressive answer.
No.
And now
Chris,
you're
when was
pointing
the
a
last
phone at
time?
me.
When was the last time you had water that didn't have any caffeine in it?
Right now.
Oh, you're lying to me.
No, it's caffeine-free fruit punch, which is disgusting.
It's not water though. I
It is
asked
water.
about water.
It is water. It's
What?
just fruit punch flavored water. That's no caffeine.
That is such an American thing. If I see water, I think water. There's nothing in it. No taste, no color.
You have to understand
no
that American
nothing.
water tastes like death and depression. So, like, I think not.
Well, I buy bottled water as well.
Yeah,
Our bottled water
bottled
tastes like death and depression. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'm a tap water girly.
I say my bottled water don't taste like that, but then again, I get like the alkaline, expensive spring water,
But
so that's just me.
the spring water, or I drink water that's from where my family is from, and it's really good, like well water. It's really good. So, but yes, like I do not condone Deer Park or any of the rest of that ridiculousness.
There's only one tap water I would actually drink, and that's in Arkansas in Mineral Springs because it's spring water and it's delicious. It is delicious. Absolutely amazing. But that's the only time you ever catch me drinking tap water.
Is there anything you're not in crisis? Like any aspect of life in America?
No.
That's not awful?
No.
Hmm.
No.
No, we
Oh,
pretty
the
much
food. Oh, the food.
All-
Texas food. I would say in general, Texas food because we're right next to the border.
What about your heart and like your arteries and like stuff like that? Are they not in danger because of
all the bases are covered. Like America's pretty. We're going to hell. That's okay.
In a handbasket
Quickly.
from the line.
Gasoline draws on. Gasoline draws. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know when you get on a ride, they're like, "Put your hands up." We're going, "Wee!" That's America.
They see what we're doing.
Very
With
front.
our phones in our hands, and we're just like, it's fine. It's fine.
That means I need a cowboy hat, so when we start to go down, I can start swinging the cowboy hat like yeehaw
I
all the way
mean,
down. I need
cowboy
that.
Oh my God.
He literally made me buy him cowboy boots. I was like,
As you should, because I think every child needs cowboy boots because it's essential for their health.
proud of those things. Nobody-
Honestly, if I get tickets to see Taylor Swift, I might buy cowboy boots and wear them.
You should.
You
I
should.
don't even know why we went to go get tennis shoes, regular shoes, so he could play. And he's like, nope, I need cowboy boots next time.
Obviously.
I will say though, if you do get some cowboy boots, do not get cheap ones. Do actually spend a good bit of
They're
coin to
not
get some good ones because
I paid a pretty penny.
okay, but I'm saying that because in Texas they will have some cheap ones because there are people like tourists who come by like, oh, would you grab these? No, that will mess up your feet. They will mess up
That
your feet.
soul's gonna fall right off.
And your toes will be hurt, your ankles will be hurt. Like, no, get some good ones that'll support your feet.
I'm gonna send him
Okay,
the
Dad.
damn
Thank
cowboy.
you.
I'm just saying, oh my god.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna send him to Texas with them cowboy boots. I'm so mad.
You can send him to Texas. He's gonna come back with a twang. Just let you know. He would know how to line dance and everything.
You know what? It's fine. At this point, he has like basically mastered everybody's accents, but a few countries, and he's.
I will teach him 3 to 4 different ways to brew coffee. I'll teach him how to roast coffee. I'll teach him how to do a brisket and everything. Your child will come back fully knowledgeable, Texas style.
That's okay. At least it's still Southern roots. I'm fine. A different type of South, but it's okay.
But also that means I'm going to take him to my parents, and my dad will talk to him about taxes and money. So when he comes back talking like an accountant, that's not my fault.
You've heard your nephew talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I don't think it would bother me.
Oh my god.
I would just think it was another quirk of his.
Like I joke about that, but my dad does this a lot. Like whenever we were babysitting kids, he'll take the baby like, my dad's like a sucker for babies. He's like, baby, and he's like, so when you're older, you need to start paying attention to your taxes. I'm like, why are you talking about taxes to the child? That's a baby. He does that.
I would do that too.
It's weird. I'm like, Dad, it's a baby.
It's
He goes,
important.
He's doing
It is
what the
important.
American school system should be doing.
It is important, but like the baby's babbling, looking at you like, sir, who are you? You're just like, taxes, numbers, math. The baby's like, a giggle. And then with every child, if they're old enough, he goes, hey, let me get you your first piggy bank. So he will literally just take the child to a toy store or to Walmart, and he let them buy them the first piggy bank, and he will start to fill change into that piggy bank. Because my dad's like, it's important. That's my dad.
That is so sweet.
My mom's just like, is the child hungry? Let's feed the child. Let's get some snacks. Let's feed the child. I'm like, Mom, the child just ate. It's fine. She's like, no, feed the child. I'm like, Mom, it's fine.
Feed the child.
Whenever I bring my friends home, I have to be like, stop trying to feed everyone that I bring home. She's like, no. If they come in, they're hungry, I'm cooking. Like, literally, we'll get up and go cook a whole meal because Southern hospitality. That's what my mom will do.
Lord, it's okay. It's fine.
Is it though?
No, not really. It's
Oh,
okay.
oh.
We're gonna work through it.
In therapy? Group therapy?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, we could do group therapy, but we could do it by playing Stardew together because yes.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
No, we just have to get Brie on stream. She's a therapist. She'll do with us.
It's fine. It's okay.
I heard that.
It is. It's disgusting.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Oh,
It's like straight booty meat. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm trying to think of a better word to say, but I'm just like,
there
at
were
this
so,
point, I'm
there
trying
were
to
so many better
trying to be
options that you
PG
could have
right
had.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to be PG.
Why?
Okay, I'm here for that. Thank you for being here, by the way. That is awesome.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for
Good night.
hanging out.
I hope you give yourself a round of applause. And I mean everyone who's being productive today. I don't care if you literally just got 2 words. Productivity. I don't care if you're just planning.
Not 2 words. I got 121. I've been on stream for what? What is this, 8? So I've been on stream for 14 hours? 15? Maybe 16?
And you
Not
got
16. I know you were gone for 2 of them. So 14.
Yeah.
15. You'll be at 14.
Yeah. Oh. Will I?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll be at... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Well, that's not nothing.
And you got plus 121, and that's perfectly fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I mean that. Yes, it is. The thing is, though, what makes the government mad is, I'm like, dude, we're Americans. We will literally dig through the trash and live in that trash and still come out on top because we're made to survive. That's what we do. We have no other mode but to survive. That's all we do.
That is so sad.
It is.
Yep.
No. Don't good job him. No. He can't have a normal conversation. Like, talk to them about colors and animals and stuff. No, not about numbers. He's like, here, he'll break out the calculator. Like,
I love that.
No.
Too. They love it, yeah.
No. Math is just
Set
one
him up.
part. He's also a giant nerd. So, like, he's a nerd and a geek. So, yes, Star Trek and Star Wars is coming out of his mouth. And you will hear Lord of the Rings. You will hear Game of Thrones. My dad will talk about everything. He's the reason why I love fantasy.
I love you, Dad.
Because one time he was like, hey, and he broke me out of school. And he's like, we're going to go to the movies. And he took me to see Blade. And that was my first introduction to Marvel.
So cool.
And then he broke me out of school another time and took me to see Lord of the Rings. And I was like, what is this world? He's like, let me introduce you.
I'm so
So-
jealous.
Like, he will do that too. So it's like, hey, where's my child? Probably with my dad being shown movies. And he's like, here.
That's so
Here's
cool.
your love of fantasy. And if you go, oh, I love this, he goes, cool. Next up is bookstore, because that's what my dad does. And you're coming home with books. Like, that's his thing.
I
Books.
love your dad, and he needs to adopt.
I love you, Dad. Hi, Laura.
Not at 3 or 4 months old babies. Let them just giggle.
You can never start early enough. Yeah, I took a shower and I braided, French braided after I take a shower, so it's nice and wavy. So I could probably take it down at this point.
I try to brush my hair out and it just goes back to being coily and it just says screw you. So then I just shave it off again, which is why it doesn't grow. I just shave it.
See, I currently cannot deal with hair because it's too hot, so I braid it before bed and I'm like, I'll take it out when I get up, and then I undo it the next time I want to shower. And it just stays in the braid.
No, I think raccoons would be Ohio.
Raccoons are Indiana or Kentucky.
Oh,
Sorry,
No.
I've got to defend my home state.
yeah. I guess. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Being from Ohio, how I phrase it is Ohio is what people from Indiana think Indiana is, and Indiana is what everyone else thinks Ohio is. Indiana
I
is
thought Ohio is a shit show.
It is.
Indiana's where it is. Indiana has even less cities and more corn.
Here's the thing:
It's corn!
You don't hear openly about the BS from Indiana like you do from Ohio.
Ohio's like really trying to get up there with Florida and Texas.
It's trying really. It's okay. First of all, hold on. It's Florida, Cali, and then Texas with the BS. Just saying.
I trust you to make that judgment. I know nothing about your country.
We're opossums. I think they'll. I think the Dakotas would be the opossums.
I
Wouldn't they
like
be the
opossums. They're really cute.
I like them too, but I think the Dakotas would be that because people forget the Dakotas exist. I forget possums exist until I see them. I'm like, why are you here staring at me?
Yeah. I was in a backyard and there was just one crawling along the fence and it just stared at us and it's like, you weren't supposed to be here. And it's like, hey, neither were you.
See, I lived in a trailer with my husband and we thought we had sealed all of the vents down. There's one that we missed apparently. And I could hear our cat going, me. I'm like, baby, who are you talking to? I'm like, let me go see if it's a wolf spider because we get really bad wolf spiders in the summer. So I'm prepared with the bat. I come around the corner and I see 2 glowing eyes. The cat just kind of like bopping it on the head. I'm like, what is happening? What is? And it kind of slowly crawls up. I'm like, no, and I flee. Then I go get the outside cat, who we call Low Kitty. He came in, it was like, oh, friend, and proceeded to play with it. And the possum was sitting there like, no. I'm like, oh, I'm traumatizing it. Okay, what do? And my husband came out and laughed, decided to record it instead of just getting the possum out the house. I'm like, I need him out. The cats are trying to play like, friend, this thing is scared and traumatized. I'm traumatized. Get it out the house.
Shit. Oh god. Did you find the vent and seal it?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
choice.
it was under the couch, and I think Abby Abby's the cat who was playing with it at first. I think she's the one who moved it because, yeah. Just West Virginia?
Mama?
Really?
There's like one thing I know about each of your states. I'm sorry. You have too many. Each state gets one thing in my brain.
We make a lot of weird sounds.
I love that.
Correct. Helpful? Is it?
I mean, I would have to go with her because I can't really make a judgment on that. Oh, Jabri. Oh, that is a weird conversation for you to come back to. Yeah, their eyes do glow. They reflect light very easily. And it's kind of scary if you don't know what you're looking at. And their mouth will just be open, so it's like a very aggressive smile. Like, oh, hey, friend. It's like, no, we're not friends. We're not friends. Get out of my house.
Why don't you want to be friends? It's just another furry little child you can take care of.
Because
Love
the
doing
cats. Because the cats. Everyone go to town. No. like part of the park or just what? I can see that.
Geese!
I can also see New
Excuse
York
me.
being geese. Just saying.
Yes.
New York, absolutely.
Aggressive. Uncalled for aggressive.
I would say Florida would be a duck that's attempting to be a geese. Be a goose.
To be a
That was so specific.
I'm just saying.
duck is multiple geese.
Because Florida's like, listen, I'm trying to be bad. It's like, honey, you're just someone we laugh at. Like, you're the super drunk uncle no one wants to acknowledge, but you kind of have to acknowledge, or else he'll keep doing stupid things to get your attention. That's Florida. So it's like the trench coat of ducks trying to be a goose. That's Florida. Hi, Tash.
Hi.
No, we're Chihuahuas first and foremost. We are really twitching ankle biters, okay?
I was about to say tiny and scared shitless.
Yeah, which is why we attack first and go, oh, hey, friend. It's like, no, we're not friends. We just attack her. See?
Okay.
Okay, I do not appreciate the way that you talk about my state.
But which cat, though? Because I feel like that would be a void cat. That's definitely a void cat, just saying. Because I think California would be a ginger cat.
Really?
Yeah.
I say that as an owner of 2 ginger cats who stay on crack whenever they're on. That's California in a nutshell. They are. I would still say a Chihuahua for Texas. Just saying.
I would
Hi,
think
Tash.
California would be a skunk because they don't bother people typically, but when they do, nobody knows what the hell happened. It's just kind of random.
What about Nevada? How do we feel about Nevada?
I also forget about it.
I would say like a koala because no one remembers Nevada.
I know Nevada, and I'm not even American.
I would say just a koala, just chilling, sleeping, eating, and just chilling. I would say, Southport's better. That works. Yeah, Yeah.
Yes, especially since it's like 2,000 degrees in Nevada at all times.
Bria coming in with the good ones.
Yes, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, but America as a whole. Which, by the way, just makes me sad. Because there's actually quite a
Sorry.
few of them here. I'm sorry, I'm not the type of person who I do ask questions like, how is your chihuahua overweight? It's like, oh, he eats a lot of the treats. It's like, oh, is he getting into the treats? Like, yeah. Where they leave him out and expect the dog to not get into them, but you don't move them for
Yeah.
the dog. Like, what?
That's stupid, but those people that give their dog the treat, I think they're even worse. Because I'm
That-
like, you are actively giving your dog too much food. Like, that
I
is
can't say
bad.
no. Like, you can say no. Just literally say no. Don't give him the treat.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. Actually, no, I would say America as a whole would like America would be bubble guts. That really uncomfortable feeling right before you know it's about to go down. That bubbling feeling, that's America. Bubble guts. Just a constant feeling of it's about to go down.
Hmm.
This shit's happening.
I mean, isn't it? Isn't there always something going down?
Exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Wait, I like boba tea. I like boba tea.
I also like that too.
I like not American sauerkraut though, because it's disgusting. But I like sauerkraut, which I learned the hard way because again, I was born and raised in Germany, and then when I came here and had sauerkraut, I was like, "What is this?
That's fair.
Like, what is?" Same thing with wasabi, because when I had wasabi over there and came over here and had wasabi, it was disgusting. It's like all
Really?
spice, no. It's all spice, no flavor. It's not
Yeah.
actual wasabi. Actually, I
But
didn't know that.
wasabi has a lot of flavor.
Not here.
Mhm.
Ah, well, it sucks to be you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not you specifically, but people.
No, it
when
does
you're
suck
at-
to be me.
Celeste, come on.
I didn't expect that reaction. No, basically, America could be summed up by those car commercials at Christmas.
Yeah.
No. If we're gonna do commercials, you know what it could be something fast. Remember that that Folgers commercial when the brother came home?
You made Portia leave.
No, it's a meme at this point. But there is a commercial where it's a Folgers commercial, and the brother comes home. I think was he in the army? Was that it?
I don't remember, but it sounds about right.
I think he was in the army. He came home, and the sister's waiting for him in the kitchen, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, it's that's in your car." And he's like, I didn't get you anything this year. And then she like put like a bow on him. She goes, "You're my present this year." And I thought, oh, that's boyfriend girlfriend. And then the mom and dad came in and mentioned, "Oh, your brother's home." I was like, "Oh, they're related." I was like,
Alabama.
"Oh, this is very much Kentucky, Alabama area, which we don't know."
Oh, my Alabama.
It literally runs. It used to run every year, and I was like, "Why is this a thing?" I'm like, Folgers, please stop. Like, it's that's America as a whole for a commercial. It is fake. It's just spice. It's not even good spice. It's just
It
gross
is.
spice.
It is, yeah, and yeah.
I mean, American ketchup is gross too. Making your own is better. Same thing with mayo.
Could you make a really bad commercial for a different brand and run that? Like if I had like a brand and then there was a competitor brand and I'd make a really disgusting ad for their brand, could I run that? To
Yeah.
like drive them out of business?
Yes and no, depending on what you put in there.
Now, if it's political commercials, then yeah. They do
Yeah, that's
that
what I was gonna say.
I love stink bugs from a distance.
Maybe a cockroach?
Wait, you haven't seen those commercials? Please tell me. Please tell me. I need y'all to YouTube that commercial. I'm not putting it up here myself because I would literally cry. But I need y'all to go to YouTube. Yes.
It was a freaking Folgers commercial, and they showed it like every year at Christmas.
Every year. And I swear it's always before the Coca-Cola commercial with the pandas or the horses driving the Santa cart. But yes, there is that Folgers Incense commercial. It is a thing. It is a thing. And every time I was like, Mom, this feels weird. She goes, yeah, because it's a very weird commercial. I don't like it. Yeah, I need y'all to look that up.
Oh, my mom hated those commercials. I mean, I did too. But why on earth would you use like little rodents to advertise your food? Like
the way they advertised them though was weird, with the big buggy eyes and the mouth. Like that was the weirdest thing. But I'm not gonna lie, for that entire summer, I sung that stupid jingle the entire time. My poor mom, I drove her mad.
I mean, I'm sure that's not the only thing you did to drive her mad.
No, because I had undiagnosed ADHD. So while she's working in the living room, because that was her office in the living room, I would literally dance around and go, Mom. I'm not joking. So she'll throw her wallet at me and go get out the house. And that's how I got money to get out the house.
But okay, the Kia Soul hamsters were adorable though.
I have a Kia Soul. I love my hamster car.
Really? Okay, so we had a Kia Soul. We got into an accident. We did not have it long. We got into an accident. I mean, we're fine. This was like years ago. But I think ours, because we got ours used, I don't know what was wrong with it. It was just a very uncomfortable car. Maybe it was just our car because I know other people that love them, but it was just not comfortable. We had a Scion and then we got the Soul and it just was not comfortable.
Because they looked that way. It was a weird thing. Like, why would you do it that way? That's weird. That is weird. And also, don't you start, Michael. Because every so often I'll get one of those audio clips off of TikTok and I will be in tears, like losing it. Because, like, I understand Ford was like taking the piss out of themselves, but there's so many Ford boys who took that serious to heart. And by Ford boys, Texas.
But I mean, I'm gonna tell you the car that nobody likes, but the commercials are always really good. Buicks. Who drives a Buick? Unless you only go to church, unless you only drive your car to church, you are not in the market for a Buick at any time. Think about the last time you even saw a Buick on the road.
I'm like, wait, when did that
See, here's the thing. I work for General Motors, so I should know what a Buick looks like, and I have no idea. But I also shouldn't say anything.
Right. Subis are good. We have a Subi now.
What was that car commercial? The jingle where there was a guy and a boy like really singing, like they were wailing. It was like drums in the background, stuff like that. It was just like this weird jingle, and I have not seen it since. Like it's been years since I saw this commercial or I heard the jingle. Like the cars still have commercials, but they don't reference this anymore. It used to be like the top thing for this car for a hot while. Oh, that's so cool. Hamsters. It's gonna bug me because I guarantee you later tonight when I try to go to sleep, I'm gonna think of that jingle. It's gonna irk me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but everything here has a.
If Tia was off, she'd remember it because we reference it often, and I'm mad that I don't remember it now.
I'm still mad they stopped showing
zoom.
Oh yeah,
zoom. Zoom. Yeah, zoom. I still love that commercial. Yeah, zoom.
I missed that Christmas commercial. Was it not Target? It was Old Navy. That was such a good commercial, and then they stopped playing.
This summer, get the Mazda. I had to literally play the commercial in my head. It's a freaking Mazda commercial. That's what the Zoom was. Don't judge me.
Yeah,
don't judge me.
I remember the Mazda commercial, but you remember that really good Christmas commercial? Well, and then they got complaints and they never played it again because it was like all the pagan holidays. The people, they were like, "Go Christmas, go Hanukkah,
Yeah.
go Kwanzaa," and then people were really angry because they like shouted out pagan holidays and then they never played the commercial again. It was such a cute commercial.
I remember because I got in trouble in school about that. She was like, my teacher said that, well, my English teacher, she's like, that's actually very inappropriate. Why would you do that? I was like, why is it an issue? She's like, because Christmas is a Christian holiday. I was like, but you use nothing but pagan symbolisms throughout the holiday. And she's like, excuse you? I was like, you're excused. So then she called my mom, and I was like, that's not much of a threat. So she called my mom. My mom came down. She's like, my mom's like, what's the issue? She's like, well, Danny said that, that Christmas uses pagan symbolisms. I'm like, they do, and I backed it up. And then she got mad at me because I backed it up. And I was put in ISS, but when the principal found out, I got out of ISS, but the teacher got mad again, and then I got kicked out of her class.
Wow.
Put you a spirit, but not a practice. Wait a minute. We're one car friend. Last house on Celeste on beach. I know me and my dad both have Fords. Like I had a Ford sports track, a smaller one, and my dad had like a big, gigantic Ford. My mom was a Jeep person. She loves her Jeeps. My brother was a Honda person. Then he moved to the Ford, and then I don't know what he has now. So we kind of jump around, but usually Ford and Jeeps are the main two in our family for some reason. Yeah, my like I said, I had a little Ford sports track, and this guy did a head-on collision with me, and I was freaked out. That was the first like car accident I've been in, and I was like, "Oh God, my car's totaled." My car had a tiny dent. That man's entire front was caved in. I'm like, "But you ran into me." I was actually still, and I was like, "Oh, I completely trust Ford with my life at this point," and I do. Oh, not Michael. Welcome back.
Hank. I kid you not, I think this is the 4th bottle of water I've finished since we started the Write-a-thon. I am so fucking hydrated.
So proud of you.
Thanks. I'm sick of going to pee every hour though.
Your skin looks great. Keep drinking water.
I had all of 1.5 bottles of water and then tea and coffee.
It is the Anglo. I have had, God knows, I've had like maybe 8 of these today. I drink a horrible, like I drink so much water. It is absolutely sickening. How do I get anything done with how much water I drink? But the face card doesn't decline. It's like butter because I just sit here and drink water and mind my business.
And I feel that. So with it being 51, would y'all like to? Not you.
Thank you.
Out of love, I will spare you. Would the rest of y'all like to sing the outros and promote anything? Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Mr. Wild. I am Portia. I'm a poet and a multi-genre writer. I am the protagonist of the Chronically Portia newsletter at portia.substack.com, and I am the author of Low Bridge, High Water, coming out in September.
Yeah, zoom.
Woo!
Author of The Healer's Love.
That look! He went from confused to how dare. Like,
because I'm just like, oh, I said I love this, and then I like had a moment. I am Kira L. Rose, author of The Healer's Love, and I'm here. Thank you for inviting me, for having me.
Oh wait, who else has books? That's right.
Hi, I have books. They look like this. They made Anne cry. Please buy them. They're
Yay.
sad.
I
just didn't expect that to be the sentence.
And that's Anne. She's helping. We did this thing, and thank you for all hosting.
You did
with
it
us.
wonderfully. You did it wonderfully.
Yay! Buy everybody's books.
Also, please hydrate with actual water. I say as I drink tea. But please hydrate extra water. Please step away from the computer or your phone or screens or whatever. Please stretch. Save your work, please.
Never. Absolutely not.
Grayson does maps and has Kofi and subscribe, and he's great.
I actually don't.
You do.
No, actually, I did take off the commission off of Kofi, so I actually know.
What happened?
Oh, we're gonna have that discussion later.
Oh. That was a whole situation. I was just like, oh, never mind, and I ran. I mean, you will hear it tomorrow because I will be on with Sarah.
That is the one after Jess's stream.
Yes, it's the one right before mine.
That is 10 a.m. EST.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I do believe I'll be on with Sarah. So you hear it then. Just
not now. Not happening.
I think that's the only other stream I'll not be on.
How dare?
I'm sorry. I was like, I have to take a break, and Zara has the absolute most co-hosts out of everyone, and so did Shannon, which is why I took those two off. Because I was like, I will not be missed. There will be people. It's fine.
First of all, you will miss because I'll miss you. What do you mean?
You are always missed, but I'm glad you're resting. And as a matter of fact, I might take a nap. I know I said I was going to stay up the whole time. I may nap.
Do it. I won't.
Absolutely.
Right. I might not, but I feel like I might nap.
Hmm.
What?
Hi, beautiful. Are you okay? You wanted to say hi? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hello?
She can't hear you.
Well, tell her I said hello.
So remember I told you about the happy bouncer? She's doing that now at the door.
Oh,
Oh no, I told about it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna snitch on you because it's adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna end the broadcast. Bye.